I was going to talk about the story about Gracie. Gracie, I thought he had a book. He's got underwear and a toilet paper roll. Gracie was a really neat cat. She made friends with me, and then first time I held her, she scratched me. I still have the scratches. They're a little scarred, but they're going away. They'll be away in another month or two. Is everything cleared up before? This is from another kitty. Yeah, her kid's been hanging around, and I've been petting her kid and taking it inside and everything else. But Gracie, I'm afraid, isn't going to come back. She went out. She hung around a little bit last night, and then she took off running. And I'm thinking, oh no, she went off to die. Now Lacey, the first kitty that Randy had that died, um, no internet. The first kid that died, she went out. I grabbed her. I picked her up off the tracks. She was a little thing, and I put her in my lap and I pet her. I said, if you go out to die, I will never forgive you. I was petting her one night. She was purring. She wasn't doing good. She was a sick kitty. She died in my arms. I cried. I cried. I cried. I cried. I took her outside. I put her on the corner of the swing set down there. And Randy buried her. Then a little one died. Same thing. Put her on the corner of the side. The minis that we had that died, I just tossed them. The one that was came out of the creek that the raccoon brought out, or mountain lion, or whatever it was, brought it out, dropped it off. I picked it up and put it in the trash can. That was the week the trash didn't get emptied right, and it stank for 2 weeks. But it had that really good paper towels we had. So Gracie, if she doesn't come home in the next couple of days, I'm going to write her off. That's how it happens. There used to be a house, I think. That one up there with the opening in it. No private property land that you can't get to. I believe you can, but you'd have to cross the river to climb that. I don't feel good. I hurt. I still hurt from that fall. I figured I'd wake up with bruises and stuff and everything, but I didn't, so I'm okay. Doing pretty good for a pregnant lady that took a fall like that, though. Well, I know how to fall. I mean, I spent years being thrown around by guys trying to get me to fall wrong. I remember his name was Frank. I remember Mick O'Brien was my martial arts instructor at American College of Karate. I came around that one day on a spinning back fist and I stopped. And I think if I would have hit him, I would have killed him. And it does happen in studios sometimes. Somebody gets hit a little harder than what you want to do. But most of the time it doesn't. But I don't know. You won't know why that thought came into my head, but I was thinking of Frank. Frank was a little skinny guy. He wanted to hang out with me. Stuart was the taller guy. I don't know his last name. I don't know any of the last names except for Mick's. I miss those days. That was after Chu Chi. That was my early 80s. No, that had to be the early 70s. I was maybe 15, 16 when that happened. That was before Diana. Diana was 82, I believe. That was maybe 81, 1980. So I would have been 20 years old. I think that's about right. Maybe No, I was only about 16 or 17. I was younger. People thought I was pretty immature and everything else because they thought I was, older, but they didn't know why I was so blinking. And they figured it out. I don't know. I'm gonna miss that cat. That cat was my friend. I mean, that cat used to come up and sleep right next to me all the time. She had mites all over the bottom of her stomach. And I couldn't keep her clean. I did brush her and everything else. She'd take off. She'd come back and I'd go ahead and, run the olive oil on her. And that's why I put it around me. Keep stuff off and everything. I had a real nice bottle of olive oil, an expensive one. I don't know where it went. I bought it as a lotion. I didn't use it all. I think I might have stuck it in the bathroom, but it might be on the floor too. I don't think anybody came in to take it. Pretty hard to get in that door. And I keep it locked at night when Randy leaves. I wonder where Gracie's at. I hope we go back home. Oh, we've got to buy cat food. We'll get 3 or 4 bags of cat food. We might go to Walmart. It's our shopping spree day. So, anyway, we'll turn this back off. And, well, I was talking about Lacey. Then, later on, Peaches disappeared after that. I've seen Peaches a couple of times. But Fuzzy Butt's not Peaches. Either they look alike and they're both here, or it's just Fuzzy Butt. But I can tell the difference of them. The other cats are coming around. You got Myers Jr. in there now, and you have Gracie Jr. inside. And they all get along in the trailer. Nobody pushes buttons or anything. I think Mama was inside when we left. Don't know if Randy got to see her or not. But anyway, she came back around. I yelled at her. I don't know. My heart's broken again. They blocked the Second Amendment drive. So they threw that out. I'm surprised Biden's talking to the Israelites. Makes me feel a little bit better about him. I didn't think he would. Side itches. Not where I fell. It's just, I don't know. It is what it is. It was a lot colder than 40. I don't think we're going out anywhere today. I'd be real surprised if we did. I think our summertime habits or summertime entertainment is over. It's going to be old man winter here pretty soon. This whole park will be under snow. I'm just going to have to go to Come and Go. There's like 4 or 5 places you can go. Or our bathroom's too small for him. 17 seconds and 10 minutes. I'm going to miss little Gracie. I hope she comes home. I'm hoping she's home when I get home.